Hi, everyone. My name is Kaitlyn, and I'm the marketing strategist for Our Marketing and Events. Today, we're going to be talking more in depth about part of marketing automation. We're going to be talking about email drip campaigns. So, a few things that make drip campaigns powerful and distinct. So, the content is pre-written and automated, and it's sent on a preset schedule in response to um, your audience taking an action on your website, such as signing up for a newsletter or any other kind of strategic automated automation plan. Um, and basically, they're set to talk about they're written to talk about important engagement points with your audience. And the drip part of drip marketing refers to basically it's a slow, steady series of emails that just drips out one at a time. It might be two emails, it might be five, it could be 10, or whatever you decide the best number of emails is to keep in touch with your client or customer on a given topic without overdoing it. Um, for each campaign, like for example, an abandoned cart drip campaign, you write the emails once and then automate it in your email marketing platform so that it's personalized and it sends on a schedule. Once it has all set up, your drip campaign happens automatically. So a drip campaign is, like I said, emails that are sent out automatically when someone takes an action on your website or an action in your store. They buy something from you. Um, the emails personalization gets much better engagement and conversion. So people taking the actions that you want them to take. For example, if someone signs up for an online course, they might receive a drip campaign email, or if someone puts something in their online shopping cart but doesn't buy it, they could get an abandoned cart email as part of a drip campaign. I've seen it done really well um, where businesses will send out a small discount that tends to push customers over the edge into making a purchase. One example of a drip campaign we did for a client was we created a nurture sequence for their clients as they signed up for their services. So this included an automatic confirmation email, instructions on how to use the service, and email detailing the benefits, like here's what you get. Um, and an email to sign up for additional services like consulting or any other like one-on-one coaching that they had. And then after about 30 days, a survey just to say, hey, how are we doing? What is your experience like? Can you provide some feedback to us so we can continue to improve? So these type of drip campaigns help you. In marketing, we have the marketing funnel, and people start up here where they're not really aware of your brand, and then gradually they move down the funnel until they make a purchase, and then they become loyal fans. Um, so basically, you're getting people from the top of the funnel down to the bottom of the funnel, and drip campaigns are a great way to do that. Um, a drip campaign can Wow, a drip campaign might be based on someone, placing an order, attending an event at your store, signing up for a webinar, or like um, if you are a company that has reports, like if people are interested in. So let's say as a marketer, I love to get the latest information about marketing. So I sign up for a report or a white paper about the marketing industry. And that can trigger a sequence of emails. Abandoned shopping carts, these are by far the most popular and widely used. Um, that so basically, that helps re-engage your the people who put something in their cart and then they were like, "Oh, I don't can't afford it right now," or "I'm not sure I'm ready to make this purchase." Whatever the case may be, that little nudge could be that will bring them back to it and be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I do want to purchase this thing." Um, it can be triggered after they engage with customer service. So, for example, if someone gets in touch with your customer service, an automatic email can be triggered saying, "How did we do? How was your experience with our customer service team?" If they haven't placed an order for a while, there you can set it up so that if they haven't placed an order in 30, 60, 90 days, um, then or whatever amount of time, you can nudge them a little bit and say, "Hey, looks like you haven't ordered for a while. It's time for a refill on your." Um, let's say you bought a body wash or some skincare products. It's like, "Hey, we noticed it's been a while. You're probably out of whatever you bought." This is kind of on a similar track, subscription renewals or reordering prompts. So if the subscription is about to expire, that can trigger an automatic sequence of emails. And then the other thing that is just a really great way to wow your clients and surprise and delight, is there's emails on their birthdays, anniversaries with your company, and other important events. People love getting recognition on their birthdays, or if they've been using your product or service for a year, they people love that little bit of recognition. Also helps if there's a little bit of a discount or a reward with that. And drip marketing can help you boost sales by turning visitors at the top of the funnel into buyers, and then increasing repeat purchases, and then also re-engaging an audience that might be dormant. So if they signed up for your newsletters, but they haven't interacted with you in a while, there could be a drip campaign for that as well. They're effective because they're targeted, meaning they're based on specific actions and they can be personalized. And examples of email marketing, or email marketing softwares that can do automation: HubSpot, Mailchimp, Marketo, ActiveCampaign. And so drip campaigns can be triggered by actions that your audience takes or maybe doesn't take. So a few examples would be, welcome emails. When someone joins your audience, it's important to make a good impression on them. You can use welcome emails to tell people about your business and what you do. They can be used to follow up with people you meet in person, like at tastings, trade shows, in-person sales. It's a good way to keep people up to date about what's going on, any activities such as a tasting that you have coming up. Basically, you want to showcase your value to them. And then there's first wow, first purchase automations. So basically, when someone makes their first purchase from you, it's a great opportunity to thank them for their business, remind them of the product features and quality, and give them tips about how to get the most out of their purchase, and reinforce that they made a good decision purchasing from you. Saying thank you at this early stage of your um, relationship with this customer can make them feel special and part of a community. Product recommendations. You've probably seen this if you've ordered anything online. When someone makes a purchase, a great way to boost sales is to suggest items. So, for example, if someone buys a dress on your website, you might recommend or suggest a belt or a scarf to go with it. These can also be included in an order confirmation or shipment notification email. Um, and I mean, alternatively, you might follow up a few weeks or even months later after a purchase to suggest refills. So, like if someone buys an air purifier, you might send an email 3 months later suggesting replacement filters. Follow up emails to educate and onboard your audience. If someone engages with your customer service or sales team, so inquiring about shipping time, order status, any concerns they might have, um, a drip campaign can prompt them to do more. For example, if they call about a missing invoice or payment, a drip campaign might encourage them to sign up for email invoices or automatic online payment. Um, or if they didn't complete a video, like if you didn't complete a video that they were watching through a webinar series, they could push a little follow-up reminder email. It just encourages people to, finish what they started, and it ties them better to your business. Abandoned shopping cart, we talked about this a little bit already. So basically, I mean, you don't want to push too hard, but also you can send prompts just saying, hey, we see that you left this in your cart. I'd recommend no more than 3 emails about this. Lead nurturing. So the leads are kind of the people that are at the top of your marketing funnel, and they're showing some interests. So if someone registers for a webinar or like a white paper, that's your cue to reach out to them with relevant content. So, for example, if you're providing lawn care and a prospect signs up for your guide to winter proofing their yard, um, you can send them emails with additional tips, including promotions for your yard care products and services. Um, I mean, lead nurturing can take a lot of different forms, like giving more people more details about product features, what they'll learn from your online course, or educating people on your product or service. Um, but in any case, a lead nurturing campaign can not only increase sales, but also increase purchase value. And then unsubscribe emails. If someone unsubscribes from your e-newsletter, you might follow up asking for feedback. Maybe they are getting too many emails from you. Maybe they no longer need your product or service, whatever the case may be. If they unsubscribe from a subscription, like a gym membership, in addition to asking for feedback, you can provide a special, like, we want you back offer or incentive, within like 3 to 6 months. Um, so basically, I mean, drip campaign is a marketing workhorse, and it helps you maintain the nurturing and development of clients and customers. So basically, there are 5 steps to really effective drip campaigns. Choose your trigger. What action triggers a drip campaign? And then identify your audience. Who are you talking to? Because drip campaigns are not general emails for everybody. They're specific to a certain segment of your email subscribers. So people who are um, who have abandoned their cart, you can filter by abandoned carts in your email platform. You can filter by dormant people, stuff like that. So, for example, if a first with a first purchase drip campaign, does that go to all new audience members or only those who purchased over a certain dollar amount, like $100? And then craft your message for each email. They don't need to be long, but they definitely need to be consistent with your brand. The nice thing about drip campaigns is you write them once. Well, I shouldn't say you write them once, but you write them and then you don't have to write them again over and over and over again, right? And then, track how those campaigns do. That's like a fourth step. So the right it the how you track a drip campaign will be based on the type of email you send, your audience, um, and basically just monitor how the emails are working, their click rates, their conversion rates, and then be prepared to make tweaks based on what you learn. And then the final step is just maintain your drip emails. The copy that you use. I mean, we like to set it and forget it, but sometimes it gets out of date and it needs to be updated, or your offerings evolve. And so basically, just review all your drip campaigns. Periodically. I would say at least every 6 months, just to make sure that your content doesn't go stale. Because we wanna make sure that we're engaging it with your customers and they are getting the best experience possible. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions about drip campaigns, please feel free to reach out to our team and we will be happy to help you. Have a great weekend.